Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, today we have to discuss the PPP trend analysis, right? So, what we have seen in the complete PPP, right? What was the trend? How was the paper? How was the last two examination cycle? We need to discuss this in detail in today's class, everyone, right? So, let's talk about the trend analysis of PPP so that you can just do your best in your upcoming my examination, right? So first, the very shocking truth, right? So it is now not just only the theory. So conceptual part is very important, right? So the one line era is actually over. Now, the questions are statement based. These are focusing more and more on statements. These are statement based question with multiple statements, like 4 to 5 statements are given, and mixture from every means this it is not necessary that the statement is related to only one topic. So the 4 to 5 statements, these are related to different topics, and you have to choose the correct or incorrect options there, right? So one-liner era is actually over, more focused on the statement-based question and not only just two statements, not only just one statement. It is like 4 to 5 statements in one question. Second, module C. Module C, 15 to 20% of your paper actually comes from module C. So there is a trend we have seen that there are surge in module C topic. Banking technologies topic module C is now very important for all of you. As I already told you, and I have already told you from the previous past classes also, module C and D you have to do thoroughly, right? So module C, the technologies, the e-rupee, the NPCIs, the cyber securities, these are the terms, complicated terms which you need to understand carefully because the questions were very tricky from module C. And module D, obviously, it is the silent killer text. Very conceptual questions. Ethics seems to be very easy for the bankers, but it is actually very tough. Very tough. All the options seems to be correct in the ethics, so you have to choose the best option there. And that is the most tricky part. So ethics is actually the silent killer, right? So, if we talk about the conceptual depth, yes, there are 4 to 5 statements questions which was asked. Module C, rise in the questions from module C. Ethics, very important part, and then there are integrations of the questions, means the concepts are merged, like banker liens questions are merged with the surfacey recovery procedure. So this is very important. These are the four shocking truth we have seen in the last few time period, right? These are very important. You need to see that these are very important. Okay, these are the trend which we have seen in the last few cycle, right, everyone? Done. Next thing is module wise weightage. So module B, there was lot of questions from module B, like 35 to 40% weightage from module B. So it is very high priority. Module A, you will get 25 to 30% of the paper. Again, it is the high priority, right? Module C, all about the banking technology, like 15 to 20% of your paper. Again, it is the medium priority. And module D is all about the ethics. You must do, you cannot ignore. So the tip is you have to start with module B. Just start with module B because it is very scoring. Then module A, then module D, and finally module C. Module D is quickest to finish, but it is very difficult to do the questions of module D. So ethics, you cannot ignore. In ethics, you have to practice more and more of MCQs. Don't ignore the ethics, because in ethics, the MCQs, the question seems to be very difficult. The ethics complete is very easy, but its questions are very tricky. So you need to focus on the ethics a lot, right? Now, some high yield topics you have to learn, yeah, you have to know before going to the examination. These are the high scoring topics, like in module 8, AML KYC guideline, bankers customer relationship, NRI accounts, NRE, NRO, CNR account. These are very important topics. In module B, like principle of lending, a lot of questions were asked, type of collateral, NPA classification. In fact, from module B you will get the numerical also, you will get the numericals also. Priority sector lending, very important topic, right? In module C, all the digital payment system, NPCI, RBI integrated ombudsman scheme, very important topic. Module D, complete module D, only 5 chapters we are. So all the ethics are very important. So these are the high yielding topic you must know before going into the examination, right? Now, elimination thing. So, how you can tackle your multi-statement questions, right? So, first of all, you have to read out the complete question, read all the statements carefully. Okay. Now, in this, after in reading all the statement, you find the one statement you are 100% sure that it is false. So, if the three statements are given, you have to read out, read the statement carefully and choose the one statement which you are sure that this is 100% false, right? Then you have to strike, you have to make sure that, okay, you have to analyze the question, what the question is asking. We have to choose correct or incorrect option. Do if we, and by this you can just strike out the other options also, right? Then usually when you are left with the two options, you have to choose now, right? So never put any blank question. If you are not sure, even for example, A and B, you are confused with it. Since there is no negative marking, you don't have a need to just lose the question. Don't do this because there is no negative marking. So stick out. If you are confused with A and B, just stick B. Usually B is the answer. That's why I always prefer to take B, right? So these are actually the elimination methods. First, you have to read all the question carefully. Then find out the statements in which you are sure, 100% sure. Then you have to strike out the options. Then you have to carefully analyze. And finally, because there is no negative marking, so please don't leave out the question, right? Done? Now, some common pitfalls to avoid. So here the bankers usually do mistakes, so you need to avoid these type of common pitfalls. First, you cannot rely on now one liners, because no one liner questions, very less, I think, only 5 to 10% are one liners. So you have to do more and more questions on multi statements, right? Second, ignoring the updates. Okay, don't ignore the update. All the priority sector lending update, KYC updates, RBI circular, you need to understand, right? Numerical part, don't miss out. Do the numerical on interest rate, do the numerical on NPA provisioning. Practical is very important. Don't show overconfidence in ethics, please. If you assume that ethics are all common sense, we just do this and we are ignoring, that is very wrong, because ethics is the most confusing one. So don't show overconfidence here. Please understand the ethics carefully and practice more and more questions from ethics, right? So this all I want to say you all for your examination, and I hope that you have understood that what I'm trying to say. These are the common pitfalls you have to avoid, right, while appearing for the examination. So thank you so much. I hope that you have understood the session. Thank you so much. Please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And in case you uh, haven't subscribed this channel yet, please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon, right? Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you.